There, let's record this for posterity. This could be a moment in history. It's a moment, that's for sure. Something's gonna happen. We're gonna go ahead and try to do... We're gonna try to sink a ship in the training mission. There's some issues with that. There's some things that you just can't get around. Or at least I can't. At least not yet. With this fine game. And some of you may be more aware of how the interface works, and you might be able to, you know, elucidate on how this could work. But let's stop meandering and let's go ahead and try, as a family, to sink a ship. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, actually. You might want to get into one of the rooms in Discord. I think I've been automatically joining Stern quarters, so feel free to join me in the Stern. If that's your proclivity. Let's see. Okay, so I have the game window live. I am going to activate the app here in just a moment. And, fuck. I'm gonna hit the button. Let's see what fucking happens. Surprising no one! Just get it out of your fucking system, you fucking animals! Oh my god! This is going really well. Really well. I'm really impressed. Oh, we're on the map now. Okay, that's new. Somebody's raising the scope, it looks like. Ring-a-ding-ding. You know, in the training mission, there is a boat that, well, it's not directly ahead of us, so that torpedo's not going to hit anything. Disregard. Apparently, we have not completed our mission. It's actually kind of good QA, though, right? To have everybody pushing every button ever to see what happens. That's right, Blade Skull. This is all being done by my viewers. Now, this is one thing I want to point out. You're probably mashing the arrow button, and the thing is like there's no middle ground. I can't figure out how to get it to, well, somebody's got it. You can select a different tube. There should be a button to select a different tube. There you go. You got it. You can open it too if you want. There's an open button. And of course I can't, you guys wouldn't be able to do a proper torpedo solution. Oh god. This guy's fucked. Somebody's gonna try shooting the rear tube at it. You can move it around. Somebody's got it locked right now, so... What the f... Oh, okay, just dive. Alright. You assholes! You don't have to blow ballast to surface. That doesn't, you know what, that's not even a consideration, I'm sure. People are just fucking pushing buttons. There's the scope, so you can, it looks like it's pointed up to the sky. I don't know how that might have happened. There you go. So the point I was going to make about the arrows was that, you can see, you kind of have to nudge it a little bit. It doesn't really, oh Christ. Oh, he slowed down. One of those should hit, though. You motherfuckers. I'm not gonna even bother trying to explain the fucking arrow issue. No one gives a fuck. Well, I'm pretty sure that we're not gonna be able to sink the ship. What do you guys think? The thing that I was thinking of doing was having it so that specific users have specific roles on the ship. So you wouldn't be able to push the button for firing a torpedo if you weren't the captain or the weapons officer, for instance. Do people think that that's prudent? Do people think that that's a good idea? It's kind of like the different modes in Twitch Plays Pokemon. There were instances where it was like anarchy or democracy or whatever. I could also set it up so that you guys were almost out of compressed air. But there's just different ways of going about it. I think that there's a polling system, for instance. You guys... It does if you go on the surface. Are you on the surface? Yeah, you should be on the surface. Oh, you know what? You might not be able to... Well, let's take a look at that. It's gonna work on... Oh, the window doesn't have focus, so you guys can't do shit. F10. That should work. You know what it could have been? Try it now, I guess. It's F10, right? Well, I'm pushing it now and it's not working, and I think it's because there's no crew. That's my guess. So let me hand... Oh, they removed... So on your trading boat, you're not allowed to use the deck gun. That's what's happening there. That's fun. So I think I know what's going to happen here, yes. You animals. We can't fire the deck gun, Sephi, I regret to say. There is a button for surface. Just absolutely unnecessary. You guys are such idiots, I love you. And now it's silent. How many people are in the chat right now? I don't want to lose focus from the window. Could somebody check and see how many viewers there are? I just want to see how much mayhem. Fuck. There's just 11 of you, and you guys are ruining everything. Oh. That's interesting. Was not aware that you could do that. Oh god, we're in the free camera. Yeah, exactly, Delony. We just need the one. I might put a spark cost on the crash dive, but we'll see. Just hanging out here in the hydrophone room. It doesn't. I don't think. I think you have to. Assholes! I cannot believe. You can't because you have to click it. So I'd have to figure out a way of allowing for a click, which I'm not like I'm not sure how to do that because there's no hook between the game and interactive. This is just being done one-sidedly, so I wouldn't be able to have something signal from the game saying, ah, the hydrophone has been clicked, so now push this way, basically. I don't know. It can handle clicks, it just is something where, how do I handle it so that, well, I guess if you just click once, just a single click, I don't think that that would be too much of a problem, unless the mouse gets on a spot of the interface that's problematic. I can't account for its location in the overall monitor space, so as long as it's within certain bounds, I think that that's probably fine. Yeah, I mean, I can have it click and then I can tell it to like return to a certain point even too, just to make sure it doesn't progressively get worse and worse. It won't even move, the mouse shouldn't even move unless I move it, in theory. So there's no at this point there's no way to move the mouse. So RobotJS can handle mouse movement, and that's what I wanted to do actually for the different sensors, the Uzo and the binoculars, which you can actually activate by hitting zoom when you're on the bridge here. Or you can also hit the Uzo too. I think we're still running silent. What are people doing? The torpedo should be reloading. You'd have to go to the weapon screen to find out. Thank you for removing us from silent running. This is going to be a huge moment if you guys can ram a ship remotely. I think that that's the best possible outcome. Oh, perfect. You guys. You guys. People are fighting over the steering wheel. People are just mashing the buttons. I need to set cooldowns on all of them, I think. Oh, you assholes. Come on now. Don't ruin the fun. God, that is just cacophonous. That ship isn't moving, by the way. It might start moving as we get closer, but... Whispering only, thank you. Well, it is the training mission, Blade, so I thought that the training mission in GWX is actually kind of tricky, but I know what's going to happen when we get close to it. It's... Everybody, click, 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 click. Just be very quiet. See, there's steam. He's getting ready to go. Is he backing up? He's backing up. Come on, guys. You gotta steer it to the left. Port. Port. Other port. I'm pushing the button myself, god damn it. Good job, everybody. You turned it the other way, too. That's beautiful. There's only so many inputs it can take at one time. So, like, Silent Hunter 3 is probably having a fucking conniption with how many keystrokes are going through. The polling on this, I think, is like 50 milliseconds. Like, it'll get a command, so... God. Well, this is going about as well as I expected.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Wahnsinnige Fahrt zurück. Oder Hard Backbord. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Oder 0 Grad. Kleine Fahrt voraus. Große Fahrt voraus. Wahnsinnige Fahrt voraus. Oder Hard Steuerbord.
Unbelievable.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
I think we're going for the medium cargo over there.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ruder 0 Grad. Ruder Hard Steuerbord. Große Fahrt voraus.
Well, I think that
Voraus.
it's something like that based on the games. It kind of throttles it in the game. So that's something I probably ought to...
Wahnsinnige Fahrt voraus. Ruder Hard Backbord.
I'm just gonna take off my headphones. I don't know why I wore them for so fucking long. It's just horrible sounding. Just a bunch of German whispering and yelling and bells and hissing. It's just fucking awful. But yeah, so the game will only accept inputs on a certain basis, of course, because, you know, it's Silent Hunter. It takes a while to register a command, and then it'll let you put it in another one. So I should account for that in the input. For instance, the buttons for raising and lowering the scope, I have a cooldown built into them just so that they fully raise and fully lower, because otherwise you have to keep pushing the button. You can, well, that's what I've done, is you have, in RobotJS, there's different ways of telling the keyboard to do things. You can have it tap, or you can have it hold, and then release. All of the keystrokes in this are hold and release. It's just a very short hold and release. The reason is that for some reason the key taps, it's, I think, too short of an interval for Silent Hunter 3 to notice that a key is being pressed. What else? What was I going to say about that? So I guess I could... I don't want to set... The reason that there's a duration for the cooldown on the up and down on the periscope is because it gets held, but I want to have that be separate from the interval that's used for the key taps for everything else. I don't want it to work that way so that it's tightly bound like that. Making good oh, a tube is ready. I just saw it. Just saying. Oh, it just says loading. You guys are pushing buttons. Good for you guys. Oh man. If we miss this one, God help you guys. There's no help for you. Moment of truth. This is just riveting. See, I'm going to even prove that this is all being done by you, the viewer. I'm going to walk away. Look at me, I walked away. The game's still going. Look at that. Oh, you idiots. You fucking clods. I think we got it this time, but just barely. Well done. Good job, everybody. Rammed a ship that is much, much, much bigger than yours. Unfortunately, you can't do any kind of crew management. I guess I could. How would that work? I'd have to have it so that it knows to double click a certain spot to load a damage control team. But then how do you get people out of there? I don't know. I think that I would have to manually do that. I'm gonna eat my cookie while you guys dive and just ruin everything. This is really good stuff, really good action right here. Is the belt fucking stuck? Jesus. discovering a lot of things about Silent Hunter. For instance, that you can... Oh, that's a ready torpedo tube right there. You can't ison... so don't shoot that torpedo, you idiots. You might be able to hit it. Oh, Christ alive. If you hit it, I'll be very impressed. I'll give you a cookie. How about that? There's just no way that this is ever gonna be anything other than this. Did the TDC even have the correct data for that ship? I mean, we were locked on it, but... I suppose that is a fair point. Yeah, the other tubes will take a while, unfortunately, but... We're gonna have another go at ramming it. Yeah, time compression buttons. We were talking about that. What do you guys think about that? Oh, it wasn't locked. That's right. You have to lock it in order for it to... now it's locked. So, yeah, and the range was way off. So definitely miss, but... Right, Ison. Yeah, that just wouldn't go well. What are you guys doing? Oh. It can't turn that much. Yeah, the free camera. There we go. Let's watch this baby fly. Here. I'll help you out. It's not going anywhere. It's right there. Goddamn barbarians. This is why a ship needs a captain. I mean, what can I say? Oh, apparently all the ships are removed from the map. Good job, guys. They're all dead. Where is that torpedo going? Just away. Just gone. Out of here. There is the deck gun tutorial. What do you guys think about that? Because, I mean... our record is decidedly mixed here. We just rang the bell so loud that they've been deafened. Like that bearded guy. I'm not sure I like this ship. Oh my god. Oh, see if you can find the sausage. There's no sausage. Where's the sausage? There's other meat. Go to the right, please. Look how polite I'm being to you fucking animals. Oh, please go to the right so that I can observe the hanging meat. There's the bananas as well. Yep. Well, this is the fucking highlight right here. We're out of compressed air. That's actually kind of a problem, you guys. That's actually a really big problem. Not sure if you know how submarines work. Oh boy. Well, I think I know how this mission's gonna end. Oh, the scope didn't raise all the way. I wonder if it got interrupted somehow.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
They're global, so
Derzeitige Tiefe 4
I don't know.
Meter. Tiefenruder
Current
auf
depth
Normaltauchen.
50. Oh,
Derzeitige
Yep.
Tiefe 4, 9 Meter.
how did did we get a?
Tiefe 4, 9 Meter. Auftauchen. Derzeitige
Why is it saying depth 49 when?
Derzeitige
What's
Tiefe
going on there?
0 Meter. Derzeitige Tiefe 5, 0 Meter.
Why is it saying?
Derzeitige Tiefe 5, 0 Meter. Derzeitige Tiefe.
It must be because of all the fucking keys that you guys are pushing. It's generating extraneous alerts.
Tiefe 5, 4 Meter.
It's broken.
Derzeitige Tiefe 5, 5 Meter. Derzeitige Tiefe 5, 6 Meter. Derzeitige Tiefe 5, 7 Meter. Tiefenruder auf Normaltauchen. Derzeitige Tiefe 6, 0 Meter. Ausblasen. Tiefenruder auf Normaltauchen.
Why did I put these on? I wanted to hear what the game was saying about our depth and everything, but oh god, it's Grimmeth. Look, Grimmeth, no hands and no brains. I'm letting my viewers play this wonderful game by themselves through sorcery. Really have to fart, gotta be honest. It's going really well, yeah. I've made the worst set of decisions. It's just been a fucking chronicle of horrible, horrible choices. Like, I spent a couple of weekends on this. All garbage time. Time that is in the fucking trash. It's actually more than a couple of weekends, come to think of it. But either way, ruined. Just ruined me as a person.
Alle Maschinen stopp. Tiefenruder auf Normaltauchen.
Ring, ring.
Wahnsinnige Fahrt zurück.
Hello?
Tiefenruder auf Normaltauchen.
Hello?
Schleichfahrt.
What are you guys even doing right now?
Wahnsinnige Fahrt zurück. Tiefenruder auf Normaltauchen.
I mean, at least dive us into the bottom of the ocean like a man. Come on.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Wahnsinnige Fahrt zurück. Volle Fahrt voraus. Tiefenruder auf Normaltauchen.
I don't think so, Delodian, because I know how you guys tend to shoot.
Auf Normaltauchen. Wahnsinnige Fahrt zurück. Tiefenruder auf Normaltauchen. Wahnsinnige Fahrt zurück. Tiefenruder auf
Somebody's trying to
Normaltauchen.
fire torpedoes.
Tiefenruder auf
You know, if you crash dive, if you hit crash dive below 70 meters, does it actually
Wahnsinnige Fahrt zurück.
bring you up to 70 meters?
Ruder hart Backbord. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Seerohrtiefe.
We could test this together as a family.
Normal tauchen. Ruder hart Backbord. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Wahnsinnige Fahrt voraus. Tiefen Ruder auf Normal tauchen.
I could just have a button that says click.
Wahnsinnige Fahrt voraus.
I don't know if that's a wise choice or not,
Tiefen
but
Ruder auf Normal tauchen. Tiefen Ruder auf Normal
I don't even have my headphones on, and it's just
Wahnsinnige Fahrt zurück.
terrible.
Ruder hart Backbord. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Wahnsinnige Fahrt zurück. Ruder hart Backbord. Jawohl, Herr
This is
Kaloin.
so
Tiefen
bad.
Ruder auf Normal tauchen. Wahnsinnige Fahrt voraus.
So on a certain click, can you bind a click to... yeah, absolutely, Ison. You can tell it to click a specific spot. So presuming that the game window stays in the same spot, then I can work on that. I don't know if Robot is able to, on its own,
Wahnsinnige Fahrt voraus.
figure out the XY position of the window. There's another plugin that package that I'm using called
Ruder hart Backbord.
Active Win, and it at least lets me find out what window is active, and that's for allowing or preventing preventing people from yep, there we go, now we're getting damage, preventing input when I'm outside of the game window.
Auftauchen. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ausblasen.
People are trying to put the scope up or down, I don't even know. Have we hit the bottom? I mean, we hit bottom long ago. But,
Tiefen Ruder auf Normal
here,
tauchen.
I'll let Daddy take over. I've disabled the controls.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ruder hart Steuerbord.
How's this work?
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ruder hart, Steuerbord.
Well. Yeah, that's right, Billy. I'm back and I want you. It's too dark. Oh, here we are. And that looks like, yeah, we have run aground. Good job, guys. Oh, hi, Mark. Yeah. So, you guys can now push buttons again. You sweet, sweet boys. God bless you. Just right into the core of the earth. All right. Somehow our stern has been damaged. Oh, we're flooding. See if we can actually surface the boat. See if we can do that. Because I thought that without compressed air you couldn't so much. Although, you know what? I might have turned the difficulty such that you don't need to worry about that. But no, it wouldn't even register as the compressed air being out. God damn it. It's going to take 144 minutes for the front torpedo room to flood, so good job, guys. You can't even fucking destroy a sub correctly. We are apparently surfacing, so that's good. Good job.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ruder 0 Grad. Alle Maschinen stopp.
Somebody apparently wants us to stop. Stop!
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Yep.
Wahnsinnige Fahrt zurück.
That's how many torpedoes we have. Good job.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Wahnsinnige Fahrt voraus.
How's our battery?
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ausblasen.
Not bad. Oh, it looks like, due to the efforts of the crew in the specific compartments, all those repairs have been made. Well done. I can.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Tiefenruder auf Normal.
I certainly can, Delodian. We've got this situation well in hand. I want to see if we can actually end up surfacing here. Because, again, I thought that not having... Oh, we have a very small amount of it. But not enough to blow ballast, I'm sure. It's probably... it's probably trying to, but then realizing it doesn't have enough. Jesus. I can hear that from my headphones are on my desk here, and I can hear it just hissing away. Good lord. And we're alive. Well done, folks. And I have taken control. The captain is on deck. Uh-oh.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Auftauchen.
Is this as far up as we can go? Oh, there we go. We're very, very slowly making it back up. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Or it is like having people be the captain or the engineer or whatever. So that's the next feature I want to work on is setting different people as different roles. So I could ice him, but I have. I want to see how you guys do with the deck gun.